Yay! Let's do it.
Alright.
Right here. Okay. Alright. Welcome back to another edition of What the Hell Is That with Mike.
And Ricky.
Okay, we didn't mention that last time because we kind of just jumped into it like dumbasses that we are.
Got excited.
Okay, remember I told you guys last week that, this week's episode is going to suck dick? Because I know, I'm sorry. Oh, am I taking this?
Yeah, you can have it.
Anyway, well, I'm sorry. It wasn't that bad. I actually watched it a little bit.
It was actually pretty good. I really enjoyed this episode. Really enjoyed it.
Yes. The whole thing drifted towards Poseidon, in my opinion. Everything drifted towards Poseidon. You don't know who Poseidon is? He's the Greek god, god of the sea. The little trident looks like a pitchfork. For those who don't know. Okay, now, start the show off. Japan, last year. Remember the big flood, earthquake? That was random. And what they noticed was there was random UFO sightings all throughout Japan.
Yeah, lots of them, thousands actually.
And their theory is, and it's always going to be the major theory, is that UFOs, aliens are related to our devastations. Drought, flood, earthquakes, whatever, they do it. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of true, because they also said that the military, ours and everyone's military, is going to be looking into using the weather as a form of attack.
The 2025 project.
Yes.
That being able to control the weather by the year 2025, which I think is not right in my opinion. I don't think you should be able to do that.
Because the thing is, like, it's smart at the same time, but it's stupid at the same time.
Yeah.
The thing is, they say, well, if you use the weather, no one's going to know who controlled that weather to destroy their enemy. Like, they can make the weather so bad that shit just does not exist anymore.
Yep.
It's cool, but it's also stupid.
Yeah, it's stupid in my opinion.
But it's exposed. I never knew. I didn't even know about that.
Yeah.
But
well, I knew that they were trying to, but I didn't know what it was called or whatever. And we actually already have done this. Like they said on the show, during Vietnam, they were cloud seeding.
Yeah.
To
make it impossible for the enemy to go get their supplies. Their guerrilla warfare was no longer available. Get down. Get down. Down. Get down. Down. Alright, anyway, sorry about that.
Moving on.
Okay, now, Crete. Like what, 3200 BC?
365 AD.
365 AD, that's good. Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, moving on from the Japan thing, it's almost the same thing. The tidal wave and the earth shake underneath the ocean. Okay, tell you what, okay, here, take your food. Down there, get it. Anyway, the devastation was so bad that it actually wiped out the entire island, plus another island next to it. What it said, right?
Yeah, it hit a bunch of coastal areas actually around there.
That is not prone to be hit by anything. But it was just kind of strange how that happened, and that back then, they were interacting with God, and they figured, Poseidon was pissed off because we decided not to do paganism anymore, and not, do with Poseidon as our God. We're just Jesus now, and I think that was him being pissed off.
A little revenge on his part, they think, whatever,
Yeah, and the whole Noah's Ark story, everyone knows the entire Noah's Ark story, 2 by 2, male, female, anything that breathes. But I still think it is like one of those spaceships. What did they call it last time?
What was it called?
I can't remember.
They were saying that there's thousands of stories about a flood.
Yeah, even in Sumerians. The Sumerians had their flood stories.
Yeah,
and it was based on the same thing. They pissed off one of the gods, and they wiped out the entire nation because the gods didn't like the fact that their creation was getting loud, rowdy, and didn't want to believe.
Disobedient.
Slave workers revolted. They didn't like that. So wipe them out, start new, or get the good ones that the kids' asses stay alive, so to speak. And then that's as far as I got. Because okay.
I'm right here.
All right, let's do this. Republic of Indonesia. 120 active volcanoes. April in 1815, volcano erupted. 120 cubic tons And not Cubans, cubic.
100 Cubans.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's the one where they didn't have that much hit for like the last 200 years.
Yeah.
That's right. I got that far too. Sorry, I lied. I am such a bad person on this one. Anyway, 1860 without, a summer. Okay, well. Hawaii. Mount Kilauea.
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 Yeah, I may not have spelled it right.
Spewing lava since 1983, most active volcano in the world.
Yep.
That is very true. Don't believe it? Look it up, Google it, whatever you want to do with it.
Yeah, it's there. There's lava every day, lots of it.
And it's still active, and they think that, from what I've heard, is that it might actually
blow. Yeah, I think I've heard that it's due for a really good eruption.
Yeah, it's good for a good pimple pop pretty soon. The Sahara Desert in northern Africa. Ooh, I think I've seen this one. Not in AA, but somewhere. Tassili, Missouri. Cave. Oh my God, the cave paintings. That's right.
Yeah.
8,000 BC.
This is crazy. This one's pretty crazy, actually.
Okay. All right. So this place looks like a very rural landscape, and paintings of Martian
spacemen, whatever. I think that's what they're calling the Martian paintings or whatever. But the pictures of spacemen, aliens, whatever.
They warned them of climate change
from 8,000 BC.
We're supposed to be just hitting sticks and stones together.
Yeah, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, we're not supposed to be migrating and all this fun stuff, but Dagon.
The Dogon.
Oh, the Dogon. That's right. Okay.
That's right.
All right, let's do this. Let's get back on track. They believe they were descendants of the Noma.
Yeah, Nomo.
Nomo.
Yeah, the Nomo. That's the race of aliens that came down to show them
how to do shit.
Yeah, where to go and everything like that. So.
Oh, they arrived in large spinning discs.
That's actually
Sirius star system.
Yeah, that actually wrote that in their text somewhere.
Wow.
Described, and they still describe them today, or whatever.
Wow. Wow. Archaeological site? Chiefing?
It's Chifeng, China. Chifeng.
Chifeng, China. 5,000 years old carvings. Hong Kong.
Hongchen.
Oh, Hongchen.
It's of a massive comet that struck the Earth.
At 3113 BC to 3116 BC.
Yeah.
Strack region? Oh, struck the region.
Yeah, it struck the region. And they actually, this tribe of people actually migrated away from it. They talked about how they were warned to move away from it so they wouldn't get, hit by it.
Right. Here's the one I remember. If you guys remember this one. Remember that meteor that we supposedly got lucky by not getting hit? That was in the moon's orbit last year?
Yeah.
Last November, yeah. I remember hearing about that.
Yep.
Missed the Earth. Just grazed it. You know how the Earth has that strong gravitational pull? It just was right by it. I was actually kind of shocked to hear that. I was like,
yeah.
But we have deflector stuff now. We have lasers that shoot into the sky to not make sure shit don't hit us. And supposedly
they say actually that if we're going to get hit by a comet or whatever, it is best not to blow the thing up.
Because it's going to shatter.
Because it's just shattered in like 100,000 freaking pieces of meteor.
We have deflectors though. We have that rocket that can just push it out of orbit. You know about that?
Yeah, I think I heard something about that.
The NASA files. Yeah. Sorry, I'm promoting another show like I do all the time.
We watch a lot of different shows and we hear a lot of different things.
And we're normal people. You don't have to be a nerd or like a geek to understand this shit. I've seen people that are pros at whatever they do, and I'm like, yeah, I know that stuff. That's interesting. So.
I was talking to a buddy tonight at work, and he is farthest thing from a nerd, but he's really interested in this as well. And,
yeah,
he doesn't know a whole lot, but he wants to learn more about it, and we're going to talk to him more about it.
We're going to bring more people into the show, by the way. It's not going to be just us two. We got quite a few.
And there's a lot of people that want to actually get involved in what we're doing, so we're going to try and incorporate them in as well as we can.
Yes. Chicxulub crater in the Yucatan, 100 kilometers in diameter, the largest in the world. Attributed to dinosaur extinction. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that killed all our dinosaurs.
That's right.
And they were saying how when the reason that happened is because of we're their creation, okay, and they want to keep us safe and everything. So we can't continue on with our life and our safety and everything like that, and our way of life of getting smarter and producing things that we need to produce.
With
running through our house every freaking day or two, you know, or whatever. So they supposedly sent a comet down to
wipe out, when they could have just easily killed them off themselves.
Exactly, yeah. And I don't know if I really believe that theory of them sending a comet down. I don't know. It's
just theory say.
The whole thing about them controlling all our natural disasters and being involved in all our natural disasters is a little. Some of it sounds like it could happen, and some of it's just like really far-fetched in my opinion.
Well, you remember that volcano that erupted last year in Iceland?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
They spotted 3 UFOs in a billow of smoke.
Yeah.
They may have just been there to monitor it to make sure nothing bad happened, or get energy out of it. There's like so many theories on why there was a UFO by the smoke.
Yeah, but they noticed that a lot of the volcanoes that have erupted, a lot of the earthquakes that are happening, and tsunamis, there's a lot of like UFO activity, like red balls of light, orange balls of light, freaking spinning discs in the sky and everything like that.
They've been captured on tape.
Actually, they have, yeah. Look it up.
And
Google it. You'll find it.
It was just an interesting episode. I thought it would be like one of those, like, alright. But actually, it got my attention. I didn't finish all of it because I either fell asleep or shit happened. It's just all I knew. But I promise next week, because they're going into the NASA files next week. I'm excited. I am excited. By the way, Pat Esker is asking me about the UFO sighting I had here.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, which is good, because he's going to be here to talk about it soon.
That's cool.
He's going to get 2 or 3 things cleared out of the way. He's had a lunch with a radio host, and he had a lunch with one of the scientist guys that's on Ancient Aliens, too. It's on his Facebook.
Right on.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like Pat Esker. Y'all should like him, too. He's a really good guy.
Yeah, he's like us.
Yeah, hopefully we can get a hold of him and get to sit down with him and talk to him. That'd be great, you know.
Yeah. It'd be nice. By the way, I shaved everything off. I had to. It's one of those things I couldn't really, get behind it without seeing anything. So, I was like, fuck it. Anyway, thank you for last week's jump in the ratings for the views on Ancient Aliens last week. I'm pretty sure that Destination Truth is going to kill us a lot because it's going to be on Fridays.
Yeah, it's going to be rough to try and catch that and AA at the same time, I think. But we should be able to do it.
Yeah, my thing is, though, we're going to have 3 shows. Well, I'm going to have 3 shows on my Friday because, one, I have to watch SmackDown on Friday.
Yeah, he's a SmackDown guy.
I watch wrestling, but it's mostly for entertainment now. I don't give a fuck. I like having sex on my TV.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got that one. We got the DT coming back. We got Ancient Aliens. And
Fact to Fake's coming back.
Yeah, that'll be on a Wednesday, so we're going to be good there.
And we're still watching Doomsday Preppers. I'm still watching that. We're going to actually do a show about that soon.
Yes, there's only one man in particular that's kind of caught our interest.
Yeah, really caught
his first, and then mine. And we're going to talk about it, and this is going to be one of those controversial videos. You're going to be like, well, why and how, and who knows. Anyway, that's it from us. We got to get going. It's a late night.
All right.
It's only 8 o'clock, but we're going to get it off anyway. You guys have a great night. Thanks for the views. Pass us around like whores that we are.
Yep. Comment, rate, and subscribe.
What the hell is that, Mike Ricky?
All right.
I guess.